10 warning signs you already have dementia. Did you know? Many people are silently experiencing subtle changes in their memory or thinking abilities without even realizing it. What might seem harmless, like forgetting a close friend's name or misplacing your keys, could be the first signs of dementia. Our bodies can heal remarkably, but dementia doesn't work that way. Restoring memory and cognitive abilities becomes nearly impossible once the disease progresses beyond its early stages. It's not just about forgetting things. Dementia can erode your personality, disrupt your reasoning, and sever the connections you have with those you love. Imagine one day your loved one is still there, but their eyes look unfamiliar. They no longer remember precious memories, fail to recognize you, and even lose the ability to express affection. Heartbreaking. This isn't just sadness, a profound loss that nothing can replace. Sometimes, these changes lead to unexpected consequences. They might lose keys, important documents, or wallets, and, worse, unknowingly put themselves in dangerous situations. But don't lose hope just yet. The good news is that if we recognize the signs early and understand the causes, there's still a chance to slow down the disease's progression. If you genuinely care about your brain health, stay with us until the end of the video. We'll highlight the earliest warning signs and share ways to prevent dementia. Let's get started. The first and most common sign of dementia is short-term memory loss. Have you ever forgotten something you just did, such as the content of a conversation that just took place, or where you just left your keys? You may have noticed yourself frequently repeating questions or information you've already said without realizing it. Short-term memory loss often appears clearly in daily life, especially when you struggle to remember recent events. This is the hallmark and earliest sign of dementia, often appearing before other cognitive changes. The primary cause of this memory loss stems from the degeneration of brain cells, which impacts the areas responsible for storing and retrieving information. As brain cells lose their efficiency, memory retention also declines. The second sign is difficulty in communication. Have you ever felt stuck while trying to find the right words? Sometimes even familiar words become hard to recall, or it takes longer to express your thoughts. Sometimes you may abandon a sentence halfway through because you don't know how to continue. This is a clear manifestation of declining language abilities, a common sign in the early stages of dementia. The ability to organize thoughts and articulate speech is affected, leaving the person confused or helpless during conversations. This difficulty stems from the degeneration of brain regions responsible for language and communication, leading to a loss of vocabulary retrieval and idea organization. This hampers effective communication and significantly impacts the individual's confidence. The third common sign is losing the ability to orient oneself in time and space. Have you ever found yourself confused about the time, unsure what day it is, or mixing up morning and evening? Sometimes you might get lost in places you've always been familiar with, such as on your way home or within your neighborhood. This is a crucial warning sign of dementia, as the brain begins to lose its ability to perceive the environment and time. Individuals may struggle to locate themselves in space or recall recent events, resulting in disorientation and confusion. The primary cause of this phenomenon is the decline in activity in brain regions related to memory and spatial awareness, such as the hippocampus. As brain cells in these areas degenerate, the person's ability to navigate and understand their surroundings diminishes over time. Next is difficulty with reasoning and problem solving. Have you noticed yourself or a loved one struggling to make simple decisions such as choosing a meal, managing finances, or organizing a daily task? Even planning or arranging previously familiar activities can become confusing and increasingly challenging. A decline in reasoning and problem-solving abilities often appears in the early stages of dementia. The affected person may become overwhelmed by tasks that require logical thinking or calculations, significantly impacting their daily life and independence. The root cause of this issue lies in the degeneration of brain regions responsible for processing information and making decisions, such as the frontal lobe. As brain cells in this area deteriorate, the ability to assess situations and plan gradually diminishes, making it harder to maintain daily routines. The fifth sign is a reduced ability to perform familiar tasks. Have you ever found activities that used to be second nature, like cooking, using household appliances, or driving, suddenly becoming more difficult? Perhaps you've had to rely on others for help with daily tasks that you previously handled with ease. This is a clear and common sign in the early stages of dementia. Tasks requiring coordination between memory and practical skills begin to pose challenges. Those affected may lose confidence and feel confused when performing activities that were once part of their daily routine. The primary cause of this symptom stems from a decline in function in brain regions responsible for coordinating and executing actions such as the motor cortex and association areas. As cells in these regions degenerate, the ability to combine memory, movement, and thought becomes less efficient. Next, we come to the sixth sign of dementia: mood swings and personality changes. Have you noticed yourself or a loved one becoming easily irritated, sad, or anxious without any apparent reason? Sometimes the affected person may also become indifferent to their surroundings, losing interest in activities they once enjoyed. These changes often occur gradually, but are significant indicators of dementia. Shifts in personality and mood strain social relationships and can lead to isolation and difficulty integrating into everyday interactions. The cause of this condition is linked to decreased activity in brain regions responsible for regulating emotions and behavior, such as the frontal lobe and limbic system. As brain cells in these areas degenerate, the ability to control emotions and respond appropriately to situations diminishes, leading to erratic mood swings and personality shifts. The seventh common sign is difficulty with movement and coordination. Have you noticed yourself or a loved one struggling with simple tasks like buttoning a shirt, tying shoelaces, or experiencing frequent hand tremors? Their gait may become unsteady, and they may be more prone to falls, even in familiar environments. This is one of the symptoms associated with a decline in the brain's motor functions. As the brain regions responsible for controlling movement and coordination degenerate, individuals find it increasingly challenging to perform tasks requiring dexterity or maintain balance. The primary cause of this symptom lies in the deterioration of cerebellum and central nervous system functions, which are essential for fine motor skills and body balance. When nerve cells in these areas are damaged, the brain's ability to coordinate movements with muscles weakens, resulting in difficulties in daily physical tasks. The eighth sign is paranoia or inappropriate behavior. Have you noticed yourself or a loved one developing unfounded suspicions, such as believing others are stealing belongings or intentionally trying to cause harm? Or they may display inappropriate behavior in social settings, like saying unusual things or misbehaving in public. This is a clear sign related to a decline in behavioral control and the ability to assess situations. Paranoia and inappropriate behavior often make it difficult for individuals to maintain social relationships, leading to feelings of isolation and disconnection from those around them. The cause of this symptom is often associated with damage to the frontal lobe and limbic system, areas of the brain responsible for controlling emotions, assessing situations, and regulating behavior. As brain cells in these regions deteriorate, individuals are more prone to paranoia and lose the ability to adjust their behavior according to context. The ninth sign is a reduced ability to focus and pay attention. Have you noticed yourself or a loved one struggling to follow conversations, especially when they are lengthy or involve a lot of information? Sometimes you may need others to repeat information multiple times to fully understand or find it difficult to concentrate while reading a book or watching a movie. This is an early and relatively common sign of declining information processing abilities in the brain. Difficulty concentrating disrupts daily activities and hampers the ability to learn and retain new information. The primary cause of this issue lies in the degeneration of the prefrontal cortex and the brain's executive network, which is responsible for processing information and maintaining attention. When neurons in these areas are damaged, the brain struggles to sustain focus for extended periods, leading to easy distraction and reduced capacity to absorb information. The 10th and final signs of dementia in today's video are daily routines and personal hygiene changes. Have you noticed yourself or a loved one starting to forget basic tasks such as bathing, changing clothes, or maintaining personal hygiene? They might skip meals, eat irregularly, or even develop unusual habits, such as consuming more sweets than before. This is a hallmark sign of dementia, often appearing early but easily mistaken for simple neglect. These changes affect physical health and significantly reduce the person's ability to maintain an independent life. The root cause of this condition is often linked to the decline in function of brain areas responsible for managing behavior, memory, and habits, such as the frontal lobe and limbic system. As neurons in these regions degenerate, individuals lose their awareness of the importance of self-care and struggle to maintain once familiar routines. Dementia progresses through a complex and silent mechanism, beginning with the degeneration of brain cells. If this condition advances without intervention, vital brain areas lose their ability to recover, resulting in irreversible damage. In the early stages, the brain retains some ability to regenerate and repair itself. Early detection can help slow or halt the degenerative process, thereby preserving brain function for longer. This improves quality of life and helps individuals maintain independence in their daily activities. Prevention and early intervention may include maintaining a healthy lifestyle, such as a balanced diet, regular physical activity, and mental exercises. Additionally, managing risk factors like high blood pressure, diabetes, and stress plays a crucial role in protecting brain health. Remember, recognizing the early signs of dementia benefits the affected individual and reduces the burden on family and caregivers. Don't overlook the initial symptoms. Seek medical support for evaluation and a tailored prevention plan when the initial symptoms appear. Early detection is the key to extending a healthy and fulfilling life. Cognitive abilities and brain health are precious gifts that you should cherish and protect. Don't hesitate to seek medical support when needed, and maintain a healthy lifestyle through a balanced diet, regular physical activity, and mental exercises. Recognizing the early signs of dementia not only helps you manage the condition effectively, but also extends the time to enjoy a quality life while reducing the burden on your family and loved ones. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel to stay updated with helpful health information. Please share this content to spread awareness, helping more people identify early signs and take better care of their health daily. Thank you for joining us, and we wish you and your family health and peace. See you in our following articles and videos.